All right, we are back with another pick'em video. Going to be going over my favorite plays for the NBA today. There's like 6 games or something, so definitely some value on the board. And there was really good early value. So I'm going to be showing you guys, a bunch of different ways that I'm attacking today, and also going to get you guys a sneaky little NHL play for the people that are always wanting NHL plays. There's a good one on the board right now. So before we get into things, definitely want to go ahead and say subscribe, like the page, and comment on the video, like I always say. But there's a few other things that are kind of more important. Let's go to the promotions page on Prize Picks. You cannot forget to do this, guys. Opt into Festive Flex Friday. It's like a super Flex Friday. Typically, on Flex Friday, you get that $20 free play. They're giving you guys a $50 free play. So go in there, opt in. Don't forget to opt in because you won't get the free play. So yeah, just wanted to remind everyone that it's Festive Flex Friday, Super Flex Friday, whatever you want to call it, and you get a free play up to $50. So don't forget to do that. And then also, I got a preposition for you guys, a proposal for you is what I should say. Sleeper and Chalkboard are my new sponsors, guys. I really want to show them that my viewers want to be on these apps. They like these different sites. So if you go to Sleeper right now and use code RICH, you're going to get a $500 deposit match, which is absolutely wild. This is a limited time offer. This is going to go away. If you use my code right now, it lets them know that I sent you there, and you're also going to get $500 of literally free money. You put your $500 in, they match your 500, and within a few days, you're going to be able to take that 500 back out and play with house money. It's ridiculous, but also Sleeper is just cool in a different way in the fact that you can attack plays that aren't on PrizePicks or Underdog. So I'm even going to give you guys a free play if you want this. First of all, LeBron James has a 0.5 points line, so okay, go ahead and attack that today. That's just incentive enough. But Embiid's 4.5 turnovers line, that's not on PrizePicks. It's too likely to happen to be on PrizePicks or Underdog. Jokic's rebound line over 12.5, not on PrizePicks right now, just too likely to happen. Even though we're getting a 1.74x, that's not even that bad. I will literally show you, and I just showed the picks a little bit, but I'll literally show you Jokic's line at 12.5. It's at 13 on PrizePicks, so he has to get 14 here to win this one. On Sleeper, you're getting 12.5 line, so he has to get 13. And this matchup looks great and everything like that. These aren't just thrown together. These are all solid picks that I looked into. And then Alperen Sengun, another one. This is not on PrizePicks. 4.5 assists. This is very likely to happen. Dallas is depleted. He's gone over in both the games this year that they faced each other. Really, really good spot. So really want you guys to join Sleeper. Let them know I sent you there and take advantage of this $500 deposit match. This is not going to be forever. It's going to go back down to the normal 100, which is still good. But yeah, Sleeper's awesome. Definitely get in there. And then for Chalkboard, guys, if you're ever watching a video and you're saying, oh, dang it, all these lines got bumped. Well, literally Chalkboard lets you do alternate lines, which is so sweet. So if you go to Chalkboard, use code RICHPICKS, you'll be able to get a 100% deposit match up to $100 to the normal deposit match. But the alternate lines make this so worth it. Like, let's say you see Steph Curry right here in the promo right here. You set 32.5. Maybe you think he's going to score 30 points, but you're iffy if he's going to score 33 points. You can literally drop this line down to 29.5. And then if he gets 30 points, you win that line. You can adjust the payouts based on what you drop or increase the line to. So let's say you think he's going to score 40 points. You could put this up to 39.5 and get a crazy return on his play if you guys go over that. So I also want to just incentivize this even a little bit more if you guys are still on the fence. If you use code RICHPICKS on Chalkboard, or if you use code RICH on Sleeper, or if you go to Underdog and use code RICHPICKS, or just any of my links in the description, I'll get you guys a free week trial in the Rich Club for any of the amount of things. So if you sign up for all three, you'll get a 3-week free trial of the Rich Club. So sorry for this little intro. I just really want to get you guys in here, especially Sleeper, guys. $500 deposit match is insane. And right now, these next few days during the holidays, they're throwing flash sales and everything at you on all of these apps. So get in there, try these different apps. Yeah, that's my proposal. Let's get into these picks, guys. PrizePicks board is looking real nice today, and definitely getting some plays that I'm really, really liking. We'll start in chronological order, just like I always do, and then we'll talk about that NHL play really quickly at the end. So let's go in. We're going to go to our first play of the day, which is going to be DeJounte Murray. Now, he's a very popular play today. I want to show you, and I'm not scared to show you this because I put this in the VIP, not the VIP, whatever you want, the Rich Club. They get access to all my slips beforehand. This was early in the morning when I sent this out. But look at this. DeJounte Murray, 22.5, got bumped. KD, 13.5, got bumped down. Jamal Murray got bumped down. Every single one of these lines got bumped, which is why I'm kind of pivoting. I like to attack odds and what's going to actually hit. And once these lines get bumped, the odds aren't in your favor as much. It doesn't mean I don't think they're going to hit, but we got great value on these lines that they all bumped. So get in the Rich Club, definitely join it. And again, if you don't want to pay for the Rich Club to start, get those free trials or get those links in the description, get these promo codes, and you get free weeks based on that. Just got to DM me. But yeah, let's go into the board again. We still are going to go to DeJounte Murray, but we're going to go to his PRA, kind of pivoting a little bit. So his PRA is at 28.5. We're going to be going over that, and I'll show you why right here. Let's go find his page on Outlier. Also, guys, any free trials on these, on the tools I use, they all have links in the description for free trials, 7-day free trials. So check them out. Let's go to Murray, DeJounte, and we'll go to we'll just pop up any of his pages and then find his points, rebounds, assists. He's gone over this in 8 to 10 games. He's a very popular play today. Again, I was getting crazy value on that points and assist line earlier, points and rebounds line earlier, but I don't mind this PRA line at all. He's in a lot of my slips today. If DeJounte Murray doesn't have a good day today, I might cry. That's honestly, he's been a lot of my slips. So I think he's a great matchup here against Miami. You might be seeing red and stuff. They don't have Jimmy Butler. That affects their defense for sure. And Murray plays well against these guys. He played well against them last time they played. He had 23, 5, and 3, which would be a cash for us. And 63% on the year he's gone over this. But again, we attack value on this channel, not just what they've been doing so far this year. So if we go over to Prize Picks on Odds Jam, we can check DeJounte Murray's lines over here. And we'll see exactly what he's looking like on other sports books. And we see his points. So he's got a bunch of different lines up right now. And his lines are moving a little bit as well. So we do see that his points and rebounds line is projected on the over. No, it's right here. Sorry. PRA is projected on the over, 50.61% chance. FanDuel's already got this at 29.5. All these other sports books are pretty much on our side. Minus 120, minus 125, minus 131. So they're pretty much projecting the over here as well. And to get kind of another data point, we can go over to RotoWire. This is totally free to use right now, which is wild. Take advantage of it. Again, link in the description. Sorry for all the plugs. But let's go to DeJounte Murray. And again, there's like 15 Murrays in the league. Let's go to DeJounte Murray. And we're seeing that PRA line is the biggest lean for us on the over. So the sports books, again, we saw are slightly favoring it. And RotoWire is also favoring this. They're projecting 30.66. That'd be, over for us, which is great. And we saw the hit rate's been absolutely ridiculous. Great matchup against Miami with no Jimmy Butler. So really like this spot for Murray. I think he's going to have a great game. And again, a lot of things on Murray for me today. So let's go into the next pick here. I'm trying to go through these a little bit quicker than I usually do just because of that long intro. But again, I just think it's important to get you guys that information. All right, so let's go continue moving on here. We are going to go to Dillon Brooks. So another one that looking real good today. He's a popular play on this points line. And I was going to go to his PRA. It's right here. It's back. Okay, so I'm going to go to his PRA. 18.5. This got taken off the board for a second. Or no, did it get bumped? Did it get bumped? No, it didn't. Okay, 18.5. Okay, I'm sorry. 18.5 for Dillon Brooks. A lot of people are on his points line. I totally agree. I think he's going to have a solid points game. But I think he can do some damage against this Dallas team that's completely depleted in multiple different ways. So let's go to Dillon Brooks here. And we'll find his page on PRA. And we're seeing a minus 125 popping up right off the bat. That's solid odds for sure. But gone over in 6 of the last 10, including 4 straight. On the year, it's 52%. Obviously, the biggest thing about this is his scoring has increased. But the reason I'm attacking PRA is not only just because it's a very popular play today, and I think a lot of people are going to be going to it, but also I think he can do some damage against this Dallas team in a multitude of ways. So points allowed, rebounds allowed, assists allowed. Again, they have their entire team's injured. No Luka, no Kyrie, no Josh Green. I think there's more. No Maxi Kleber. Yeah, like the entire team's out. So that is a concern. But I think he could, go in there, do his damage pretty early. And even if this one blows out, it's a 8.5 point spread for Houston. I think Brooks is kind of a big part of that. So he continues to get shots up. We will see his, his field goal percentage, or not just percentage, field goal attempts has gone up throughout the year. So he's definitely shooting more shots. And this Houston teams, they've been clicking all year. So Ime Udoka's got those guys going right. And really, really liking this spot for Brooks. So let's go over to the Fantasy Optimizer on Odds Jam. Again, free trial. Check it out in the link in the description. Dillon Brooks. Let's go find them. Go ahead and apply. And we see the other sports books are liking this line as well. So here's his points line, 51.7% chance to hit. And his points, rebounds, and assist line, they're giving it even a little bit more. So 52.28% chance to hit. All these other sports books around minus 130 odds. We're getting it at minus 119, putting this into a 5 or 6 man flex. So we're getting value there. And let's go over to RotoWire, kind of see what their projection model is saying as well. Get that last data point in here. Dylan Brooks, PRA, they're projected the most on the lean here. Here's that points line again. So PRA, again, sportsbooks favoring it. We saw that. RotoWire is projecting 19.69. That's all we would need to go over. And then the hit rate's been very solid all year, but especially the past few games. So Dylan Brooks, going to him for our next play. I also just think it's so funny. When you look at Dylan Brooks, or I guess his picture, we don't have all the other ones up. I don't know why it's so close up. He looks so, I don't know. He's kind of an intimidating player to begin with, so maybe he wanted that. All right, but let's get into the next pick. What is this? We're going to the 10 o'clock games, and we're going to go to Keegan Murray. So he's had a great few games recently, but I'm going to go to his, what does I go to? Points and rebounds, under 23.5. And I'll show you why. So he had a great game the other day. He had an explosion. He started like 12 of 12 from 3 or something crazy. But other than that, I think he's getting a little bit of a boost on his lines because of that game. So let's go into outlier, see what he's been doing so far this year. And I'll point out that game, obviously. Points and rebounds. Again, the over points and rebounds is plus 110. That's ridiculous to see. So we're getting it at very good value here. He's gone under in 6 to 10 games. This is that game where he dropped 47 absolutely randomly, pretty much. Nowhere near that in any other game this year. And he's been consistently under this line, 15 to 22 on the season. So that's looking really good. And then in terms of this matchup with Phoenix, he's played them once this year, and he only had 17 points and rebounds. That was 13 points and 4 rebounds. So I don't think he's going to kill us in the boards. I don't think he's going to score a whole bunch. They don't give up a ton of threes, I don't think, in terms of three-pointers made, which is where he does most of his damage. Yeah, so 8th ranked in threes. Again, we're on the under here. 8th ranked at threes, so that's pretty solid that they don't give up a whole bunch of threes because that's his bread and butter. That's where he's going to be scoring. Let's find his line again, points and rebounds. So again, I think he's very solid chance to go under this line. Good matchup in terms of not being able to score. And we saw him go under this line against this team earlier in the year. And again, he's been going under this against pretty much every team. So I think this is maybe scaring the books a little bit and could get some value on this Keegan Murray under. So let's go to Fantasy Optimizer, check out what he's been doing so far. Or I guess not what he's doing so far this year, what the other odds sportsbooks are saying. Keegan Murray. We got Keegan Murray and DeJounte Murray. Let's go to Keegan, open up his page, and we see that points and assists is under at 52.2. I just don't love it because he doesn't get a whole bunch of assists. I think he could be limited in the rebounds department anyway, which is why I'm pivoting to the points and rebounds line. But I wouldn't mind, following the odds on this one. 52.12% chance to hit. FanDuel's already got this at 22.5. That's a good sign. But all these other sports books that have them at 23.5, they're either around minus 120 or minus 151 on Caesars. So really, really liking the value here as well. Let's go get our last data point here on RotoWire for Keegan Murray. We see that everything projected on the under here. Their points, rebounds, assists is projected under. In terms of like the most projection under is the points. I was just going to go to points, honestly. But again, I don't think he's going to get his rebounds today. And we're getting like a 6 rebound difference. So I like the points and rebounds line. Wouldn't mind going under really on anything for Keegan today. They're projecting 19 on a 23.5 line. So love this line for Murray. Keegan Murray. There's every single Murray on this. I should have gone to Jamal Murray too. But okay, that's our third pick. Yeah, let's get into our fourth one, and then we'll talk about that NHL play. And this one might not be. This is like the first time I don't go by the books. This is an interesting one for me. I'm going to be going to Jordan Poole just because I think he's going to score like 45 points tonight. I'm going to his points, rebounds. No, I'm not. Where is he? I'm going to his points and rebounds, 23.5. Again, I just think he's going to come into Golden State. This is the team that traded him. Draymond Green punched him in the face. Unfortunately, Draymond's not playing. I wish he was because then he'd probably score 50. But with Draymond, maybe, the presence of him being in that building, I think Poole's going to come in, shoot 35 times, and literally score 40 points. So I'm attacking him just personally. This is a personal play. But I will show you, like on Fantasy Optimizer and everything, at least I'm attacking the best play for him today. So we can open up Jordan Poole. We won't go over him too much just because he's been kind of trash all year. He's a very streaky shooter. But against in that Golden State arena, we know he's had some great games, great moments, won a championship. So I'm attacking Jordan Poole just personally today. So his points, rebounds, assists, everything's on the under here. But if we look again at his least under, it is that points and rebounds line, turning or like the least amount leaning towards the less or the under. They're expecting 19.06. That's fine. I'm expecting 45. So Jordan Poole, this is again a personal play, but I think he could crush this line. I think he's going to come in playing angry. So those are our 4 plays. Again, this one's kind of more of a fun one, but I still like it a lot. But let's get that NHL line in. Hopefully it didn't move yet. But I'm going to go to Connor McDavid. You might have heard his name the other day because he had a taco. But I'm going to go with shots on goal going over here. He's been crushing this line, and the odds are ridiculous on this push. So it is technically, it's got that 3.0 line. It's valued as a push. But let's go to NHL real quick. Go to Connor McDavid. Already had him up. Oh, dang. Already had him up. Wasting time here. Connor McDavid. And we'll see his shots on goal line is at 3.5, and so the shots on goal when it's at 3.5 is a plus 120 to go over. So, okay, that's not anything in the world. To go under this 3.5, so to get that 3.0 line, they're at minus 135. So they're projecting it pretty, solidly to go on that 3.0 line. But on the other side of things, going over 2.5 is a minus 245. So that's totally lopsided. So this is, projected as a push, but very much likely to go over that 3.0 line. So I think he's getting absolutely crazy value on this push line. Would not be surprised at all if this goes up to 3.5. And again, 6 to 10 games he's gone over this, 57% on the year, going up against a team that he had 4 shots on earlier this year. Yeah, right here against the Rangers. So really like a spot again. Over 2.5 is minus 245, ridiculous odds. The under 3.5 is only minus 135. So let's go to Fantasy Optimizer. That will kind of show us that even a little bit better. Let's go to Connor McDavid. Go ahead and apply that. And we see his shots on goal right here, 3.0. We're going on the over. Everyone else got this at 3.5. Love to see that. And again, they're not even that much. It's like almost 50-50. Not almost 50-50, but it's just crazy the value that they were getting at this 3.0 line. So it might push, but I don't think it's going under that. So yeah, Connor McDavid, last point of interest. Let's just get him over here. McDavid. And there again, projecting the over here. 3.0, they're projecting 4.3. So RotoWire is giving us a nice boost here too. So yeah, that's our 5 plays here, guys. So let's review them real quick. I know this one started off more of as like a salesman pitch to you guys, but I really think it's good for you to take advantage of these different sports books. They're throwing money around at you guys. And if you like this sort of stuff, definitely want to have as many books as possible. But let's go into it. DeJounte Murray, we're going over his PRA 28.5. Again, if you're in the rich club, you had access to this slip, which every single one got pushed. We always attack value over there. But definitely like Murray altogether today. I think he's going to have a great game. Dylan Brooks, 18.5 PRA. A lot of people on that 13.5 points line. I totally understand. But again, I think he can do some damage other places today too. So I like that. If maybe he gets 12 points and comes in and grabs 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and gets over that line for us. So, or that wouldn't get over for us. 3 rebounds, 4 assists, whatever. So yeah, Dylan Brooks, solid spot for him. Keegan Murray, 23.5 points and rebounds. We're going under. Hopefully he doesn't make 12 threes in a row again. That's kind of the outlier on the entire season, but he's been under this pretty consistently. Jordan Poole, over 23.5 points and rebounds. Personal play, playing this one with my heart. The odds might not be on our side for this one, but it's the best line for Poole. So I'm attacking odds somewhat on this. I just think he's going to shoot a million times today in that Golden State Warriors arena. And then Connor McDavid, the NHL play for the day. Ridiculous push value here. They're pretty much guaranteeing it's going to get at least 3. And if he gets that 4th one, awesome. So yeah, that'll be doing it for us, guys. Again, last plea here. Sleeper, get in there, $500 deposit match. Chalkboard, 100% deposit match. Alternate lines if you want to be able to switch lines around. And then Underdog, I don't have my little promo up here, but they're awesome because I only attack 3-man plays on this. So not only do you get to win a lot, but you're getting 6x value on 3-man plays rather than 5x. So that will do it, guys. Hopefully you guys see this and enjoy it. Hopefully get a face cam up eventually and get some more personality in these videos, which would be fun. I don't know if you noticed I have a different microphone, so maybe I sound a little bit better. But yeah, continuing to grow. Awesome. Subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Let's make some money tonight, guys. Peace out.